What's up, guys? K-Wheels here, and I got a question for all Naruto fans out there and concerns with the war. And I've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think this is a pretty good question to ask. Do you guys think that Naruto and Killer Bee entered the war too early? I believe they entered the war way too early because when you really think about it, after one day of war, Naruto and Killer Bee are already out. You know, they're already entering the battlefields and trying to help the Shinobi Alliance. And it's weird that it's only one day because the whole declaration of war is centered around them because Toby wants their tail beast powers and the Shinobi Alliance wants to protect them because and also that's another thing. The Shinobi Alliance's goal was to protect Naruto and Killer Bee and defeat Toby's army. And you know, they couldn't even do that because Naruto and Killer Bee already broke through. But we already knew that, you know, Naruto and Killer Bee were eventually gonna go and enter the war, but I mean, after one day, I think that's kind of too early. You know, it should have been at least a week. You know, a week of war. You know, a week of battles between Toby's army and the Shinobi Alliance. That would have been much better because after one day of war, and also with the timing too, because when Naruto entered the war, that was when the Jetsus were kind of sabotaging the Shinobi Alliance from within because they were able to transform to other Shinobis. That should have been something good for Toby's army. You know, that would have been like their advantage over the Shinobi Alliance because so far in the war, you know, the Shinobi Alliance they've been pretty much winning the majority of the battles. You know, with this Ambush Squad, they won their battles. The Daru Squad and you know the Shikamaru's group. They've been winning the majority of the battles. And for me, you know, this whole thing with the Jetsu sabotage would have been something that Toby's alliance had up there. Like that would have been a win for them, you know. And then Naruto enters, and then he can figure out which Jetsu is Shinobi, which one isn't. You know, he can seek them out. And then to me, that could have been later. You know, later and on during the war, that Naruto could have been released and basically did his job and looked for the Jetsus. And you know, it would have been made sense for his training too, because I can't believe though in one day Naruto was able to use his new tail beast form in like that within an instant, within a day. You know, like he was able to use like the chakra claws and different Rasengans and all that within one day of training. You know, so I think it should have been at least a week. You know, a week of training for Naruto with Killer Bee, and then we would have seen Naruto do these crazy moves and crazy Rasengans and stuff like that, and it would have made more sense. And also when it comes with the shadow clones, because for me, when Naruto when he did all those shadow clones when he knowingly that it was a bad thing to do because if he did shadow clones then you know he was reducing his chakra and then the Nine Tails could quite possibly take over. But and then that would have made more sense because it would have been a week of training, and I think that would have been a good amount of time for Naruto to train and then enter into the war. But you know, Kishimoto could have done it better. Like from this one day of war, Naruto's already headed out. You know, but that's my opinion. But what do you guys thought about this whole thing? Do you guys think Naruto and Killer Bee entered the war too early? Yes or no? Leave comments, video responses, and yeah, just like this video if you did like it, and subscribe if you did enjoy this video. And I'll see you guys later.